Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if this is the first time you're watching me. It's been a while. It's been a very long time, but we're back. And we are going to be doing a Q&A today. In case people have been wondering where I've been in terms of YouTube, I went to college, I graduated college, I stopped uploading because I was so busy with college and work, and COVID hit, and then you know, I had a big girl job and then I didn't have a big girl job, and now I've been working for myself, and it's been a bit of a journey for me. Because of you guys, I've been able to make a living doing the things that I love, and so this is my return back to YouTube, my roots. This is how it all started for me back in 2015. It's pretty crazy thinking back to all of that. And I thought sitting down and talking to a camera would be difficult today, but it's actually kind of easy because now I feel like I'm ready. I've tried doing it in the past and it felt forced. Going into 2021, I am going full steam ahead with my content. And as some of you know, I stream on Twitch. I stream on there pretty much every single day.
Tonsils are like the balls in the back of your throat. I'm professional now. Professional. Me. Streamer.
And it's been a blast hanging out with you guys all of the time. I hope to see more of you guys in the chat, but I also make content on TikTok and now back on YouTube. And I'm just super excited. I'm planning on being super consistent with content and just really seeing how far I can take my career in content creation, and just keep my head down and focus and work and just do it and see where I'm at this time next year. And I'm just super excited. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the Q&A. So to start, we have Stardust Surfer, and they asked, what is the hardest part about streaming and why? The hardest thing about streaming isn't necessarily streaming in and of itself. Hitting that go live button is actually really easy, and streaming and hanging out with friends and hanging out with everybody in the chat is fairly easy. The hardest thing is growing, and it is impossible to grow organically through Twitch and to gain a large following just simply doing Twitch. So I would say that the hard thing is managing my time so that I'm able to spend all of my extra free time creating content on other platforms in order to grow on those other platforms, and then funnel all of my new viewers and followings back to my Twitch so that people can find me there and we can get new faces into the stream and continue to grow there. So really the hardest thing is not spending all my time gaming on Twitch and using that time to create content for other areas. Next question is Ultra Scorpion. If you could alter one part of your life, what would it be and why? I think the thing that I would alter right now is living alone. I live in an apartment complex with 3 roommates, so in terms of volume, I have to be pretty quiet, but the rent is cheap, so that's why I'm here. It's more of a temporary thing. But I would really like to get back to doing music streams, and that's not really something that I'm capable of doing in an apartment complex, living with so many people. So if it was anything that I could alter, it would be that, to live alone. Okay, Beach Bum asks, what advice do you have for folks that might want to start streaming but don't know exactly where to begin? This is a pretty loaded question. Because I think people are all over the place in terms of what type of gear that they have, what they like to play, and there's like a lot of stuff that kind of goes into it. So I always like to say that if you only have consoles and play console games, start with just streaming from the console. You don't even have to have a webcam for it yet. Use your headset mic as the mic audio and just start. That's literally all it takes. That's how pretty much everyone starts. That's how I started back in the day. And like I said before, you have to not spend all of your time streaming. If you're serious about it and you want to grow it into this big thing and actually make it a career and a business, you have to make content on other platforms. That's literally what it all boils down to. If you want to just stream and stream for fun, just hit go live. That's all it takes. All right, Paris asks, if you could be one fictional character and be them forever, who would it be? P.S. Get Dead by Daylight. Love you, gorgeous. Thanks, Paris. I will possibly get Dead by Daylight. If I can get my friends to play Dead by Daylight with me, then I will. I guess I have to give this answer because it's the only one sticking out in my head, but I grew up watching The Vampire Diaries and I was obsessed with it. So I guess I would say Elena Gilbert because she becomes a vampire and I think that'd be pretty cool, but also because she gets Damon Salvatore and I've always been deeply in love with him, so. think it would be that one. Twice asked, if you were the Avatar, what nation would you be? Technically, because of my astrological sign, I'm a Taurus, therefore I would be from the Earth Kingdom. If I got to choose, I would love to be a part of the Fire Nation because I just think the firebending is so cool. Dragonbeard asked, what is the most recent anime you watched? I am currently in the process of watching Demon Slayer. I've yet to finish it. But I'm really enjoying it so far. But the one that I most recently finished was The Promised Neverland. I have yet to see the second season, but I'm super excited to watch it. And if you haven't seen it, you definitely need to see it because, oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, I cried many times. And I'm definitely planning on watching more anime as time goes on because I haven't watched too much, but I'm slowly becoming more of a weeb. So I'll definitely let you guys know if I start watching any other anime, but if you guys have any that you would like to recommend to me, please just leave them down below in the comments. All right, Moss Fan asked, name your dream destination that you haven't been to if you can travel anywhere in the world. My #1 on my bucket list is Egypt, and it is simply because it is where my favorite book takes place. It's called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I don't know if I said his last name right, but it's called The Alchemist. And yeah, it takes place at the pyramids in Egypt. And so that's always been #1 on my bucket list. My mom just went there a couple of months ago and I was super jealous, but she brought me back some gifts. So I was pretty happy, but yeah, that's definitely the place that I want to go. Alrighty, Sean asked, if you could be in a different world from a book or TV show, which one would it be? Oh, of course. I feel like I shouldn't even have to think about this one. Avatar. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Definitely. In a world where bending exists, yes, I definitely want that to be real. Jedi Ryan asked, favorite album of all time? Okay, so I think I have two. I don't think I can choose just one, but this is a really hard question. The first one would be This Is War by 30 Seconds to Mars. I've always been a major fan of 30 Seconds to Mars ever since I was young, and that one just holds a very special place in my heart. And the other one would be Enneagram by Sleeping at Last. Sleeping at Last, I've also been a very big fan of since I was young. And Enneagram series is just a beautiful, fantastic body of work, and it means a lot to me. So those would be the two favorite albums that I would choose. If you haven't heard either of them, please go give them a listen. They're great, I promise. Michael Gilbert asked, what org would you like to join the most? Org that I'd like to join the most would definitely be 100 Thieves. There's others that I would consider joining. Genji, for one. They definitely showcase a lot of women in the industry, and I considered SOAR in the past as one that I thought would be cool, but I definitely think 100 Thieves would be at the top of the list, like a dream org to be a part of. Like if I ever hit that, I'd be like so happy. I'd be like, yeah, I made it. You know what I mean? It'd just be like one of those milestones, and I'd be super excited for the opportunity to do anything like that. Lorenzo Ortega asked, who is your celebrity crush? I mean, I grew up loving Jared Leto, Jake Gyllenhaal. Who else? I don't know. Andrew Garfield is Spider-Man. Loved him. Ooh, Dylan O'Brien. Great. Good one. Currently, I mean, like, you can't go wrong with Harry Styles. Harry Styles is S tier. God tier. Women? Blake Lively. Yeah, I know you agree. Nina Dobrev is up there, as well as, oh, I know, Vanessa Hudgens. Vanessa Hudgens would probably be another one. All right, and that was the last question. So thank you guys so much for submitting those questions. I really appreciate it. It was so fun answering them, and it was awesome to get so many. I wasn't expecting it, but I really appreciate it. So maybe this is something we can do again in the future. But for now, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be coming out with more content very soon. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/TrueBadAsh. Go ahead, hit the link down below in the description, hit the follow button, come hang out with us live every single day, pretty much. I would love to have you there, and all of my other social media links are going to be down below in the description as well. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below if you enjoyed the video, hit the bell to be notified when I upload future videos. And that's gonna be it from me right now. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Ash, signing off.
The horse in the hole and then filled it in.
No!
Nothing in here.
Why did you get rid of it?
Bruce!
There's no horse in there.
Why did you do?
It's not a real grave. He doesn't.
No.
first
Poor
the bones
Ricky
would disintegrate.